All right, so here we go. Example number 2. Notice, again, no naked variables. I know, I'm going to say that over and over and over. As soon as you see no naked variables, you know I want you to go to elimination. Okay? If there's a naked variable, we're doing substitution. I'm going to keep saying that because eventually we're going to have a quiz and we put all of this stuff together. And you're going to say, well, how do I know if Mr. Palin wants me to do substitution elimination? No naked variables, we're doing elimination. Okay? So, as soon as we know we're doing elimination, bam, stack them. Okay? X's first, then Y's, right? Then our constant. Okay, now you'll notice what's a little bit different about this one. Right at the end of example number 1, I said what we're looking for is the same coefficient with opposite signs. Well, what's the problem here? We have the same coefficient, but they're the same sign. Okay, we've done this several times before. Watch, here we go. Change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. Really, that's just multiplying by -1, isn't it? But I just changed every sign. Change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. So what's happened? Now I have the same coefficient with opposite signs. Okay, the big idea here though is you have to remember that if you're going to change one sign, you've got to change every sign. Okay? Now, Mr. Palin, why didn't you change the top? I could have. I could have changed the sign here, changed the sign here, changed the sign here as well. Okay? It doesn't matter, but what I'm trying to do is get the same coefficient, opposite signs. Okay? Now, you guys can push pause on the videos. I'm going to kind of go pretty fast here because it's easier for me to download on YouTube if I go fast. Okay? So you can always push pause and get it recorded. So here I go. 4x minus 5x is -1x. Yay! Those guys eliminated. The same coefficient, opposite signs. It goes away. Equals 4. Okay? Okay, divide both sides by -1. X equals -4. You all know what to do with that. Again, well, Mr. Palin, which one should we plug it into? It doesn't matter. When I look at this, I'm plugging it into this top one just because I want to get away from some of those negatives. So here we go. 4, big fat parentheses, plus 3y equals 2. If kids ever make a mistake, most of the time what they do is they solve for x and then they substitute it in for y. Now, if you solve for x, make sure you're plugging it in for x. Okay, so I'm going to put -4 here. Okay, because x came out of the game, -4 went into the game. Okay, here I go. You all know that 4 times -4 is 16, so here I go. 3y plus a -16 equals 2. 3y equals 18. What did I do? I just added 16 to both sides, right? Divide by 3, y equals 6. Again, I know I went fast, but you guys can always push rewind, okay? Trying to make it so my videos don't take forever to download. Okay, answer, x equals, no, sorry. Answer, -4, 6. Bam! All right, here we go. Example number 3. Get it copied down. While you're copying it down, I'm just going to mention, look, we've got no naked variables, right? And so we know we're going to use elimination. As soon as we know we're going to use elimination, we stack them. All right, now I want, the problem here is, okay, this is good. We've got two coefficients that are the same, but the problem is they're also the same sign. So I have to make a slight adjustment. Here I go. Change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. All right. Yay, now we're on our way. Okay, what I want you to do right now is I want you to push pause on the video and I want you to see if you can take this home from here. All right, so here we go. Now that we have the coefficients that are the same with opposite signs, now we're going to eliminate. 4x plus a -2y is 4x plus a -2x is 2x. Y's cancel, equals -2. 5 plus a -7, right? Different signs, so we subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. You assign a larger number. Divide both sides by 2. X equals -1. All right. Now, it doesn't matter which one you plug it into. Just for fun, because I keep plugging it into the top, I'm just going to plug it into the bottom just to show you it does not matter, okay? So here we go. -2 times a quantity, -1. I took x out of the game, right? Put -1 into the game, plus 3y equals -7. So -2 times -1 is a +2, isn't it? So here I go. 3y plus 2 equals -7. Subtract 2 from each side. 3y equals -9. Y equals -3. Answer, xy, so it's going to be -1, -3. Bang! All right, so now this is where I want you to, I would go to the back of my notebook and just include it in the notes, okay? Get out of your notes section right now. You can do it on a separate sheet of paper if you want, okay? So 8 problems, right? So we've already done 3, okay? So you have 5 left. And I'm just gonna walk through these really fast, okay? So do this in your problem section. Number 1, get it copied down. -5x minus 6y equals 8. 5x plus 2y equals 4. They have the same coefficient, right, with opposite signs, so this one should be pretty easy. All right, push pause, see if you can do it on your own. All right, if you're doing it on your own, this is how it should look. Right, here we go. -5x, positive 5x, they eliminate. -6y and 2y is a -4y equals 12. Divide both sides by -4. Y equals -3. Okay, plug it in over here. I'm going to plug it in where there's no negatives just because I would like to avoid my negatives if I can. 5x plus 2, -3 equals 4. Now, if some of you plugged into the top one, that's going to work out just fine. I think that would be awesome if you actually chose to plug it into a different one. Because then you can see how this works out. Here we go. 5x equals -6. 5x plus -6 equals 4. 5x equals 10. X equals 2. Answer 2, -3. Bam. Okay, so here we go. Example number 2. I want you to copy it down. I want you to see if you can do it on your own. Hopefully you realized that you had the same coefficient here, but you needed opposite signs. So here we go. Change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. Right? X's eliminate. -2y plus 3y is 1y equals 1. Y equals 1. Oh, well, that's pretty easy. Okay, I'm going to guess you're going to plug into the top, so I'm going to plug it into the bottom. Okay, so here I go. -7x plus 3 times 1 equals -4. Okay, -7x equal plus 3 equals -4. -7x equals a -7x. I had to subtract 3 from each side, right? So therefore, x equals 1. Okay, 1, 1. Bam. The person filming me told me that I shouldn't have added an X here to this, and that lovely young lady is correct. I should not have put an X there. Sorry about that. I was just trying to be in such a hurry. All right, there it is. Okay, so these are your last 3 problems. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Now, you probably can guess what needs to happen with number 5. But that's exactly where we're going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow's problems are going to involve a little adjusting. So make the adjustments needed and then see if you can get those answers. Okay, now, I'm not going to run a video on any of these, so if you you keep trying, you can't get these answers. Obviously, I put the answers in the boxes. If you can't get the answers, then give me a call. We'll work on it together, okay? Keep giving it a shot until you get those answers. 8 more problems tomorrow. Peace.